And you could tell the horn players to stay. Should we bring them in?
Listen, we pay a lot of money to have them on retainer.
I guess.
The horn players are expensive. We use them when we can.
I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but we got horn players.
Oh.
They usually hang out when we're on, like they're in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the phone call, like, hey, the guys need us.
Right.
Grab your trombone, Ralph.
Wow.
I think this is fanfare worthy, wouldn't you say, Mooners?
Fanfare worthy? Listen, if the horn players have been brought in, it's fanfare worthy.
You've brought in the tromboners.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I had the cones out for their parking spots and everything, helped them load in.
Well,
You went all out.
Listen, I just want to thank you.
Thanks. Thanks for
You
that.
can leave now.
Thanks, guys. Take 5.
You can leave now. Listen, on a serious note, it's been a couple months here for this radio program. It's been a year for this radio program. What we've gone through, and the loss of 2 members. And I tell you what, it was trying times. There were moments where there was doubt. There was some doubt, especially I'm pointing at me.
Yeah.
Doubt from this guy here. And I want to thank Moon and King Scott for, lifting me up. And I thought over the past couple months, we've really lifted each other up.
I agree.
As far as keeping the show on the rails.
I agree.
Moving forward.
I think we have a spectacular partnership, and I think it's been difficult, but overall good for you, me, and Scott. I feel like we've gotten closer and really, like you said, picked each other up. And when one of us has been down, the other's like, "Hey, man, we're great. Things are good.
Yeah,
things are good. Life is good."
Yeah, I don't mean to get all sad song and I'm feeling down.
See, now we spend money on this guy too. So
Thomas Moon, lifting me up. Really sad today, Moon.
Hallmark presents.
We need the piano
Rizz, you're
player.
good, man. You're good. Just get out there and they'll like you.
Yeah.
They'll like you. Sad today.
I'm the energy up guy, dude.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's
True.
Thank you, piano
That was
guy.
enough.
Thank you, piano guy. And
Take
you guys,
5, piano guy.
and you guys as listeners have been there, with us every step of the way from the beginning, from the first time we signed on back in 2014 to today. We've had a lot of loyal, Rizz Show listeners there the entire time. Sponsors and listeners and management here has been, terrific through it all as well. And thanks to the boss, Tommy Mattern, for
He's the best.
guiding us through, and, our general manager, John Kowski, and everybody up in corporate, everybody from Greg Strassel to the top, Jenny Morris. These are amazing, supportive people. Not you, Rafe. Yeah.
You guys just said that in unison. It was really cool.
Oh, okay.
We know our
I thought you were
boss.
pointing at yourself. Yeah, fine, Rafe. You're fine. You're
Oh, no, you guys.
Thanks to Rafe as well.
Thank you, Rafe.
You guys mind melded. I thought that was
Rafe.
nice.
And in the search for, for new people to come in and do the show with us, every morning, I think we have found our match.
Let's bring him in.
Let's bring him in. So I just want to officially
The
announce.
horn guy.
I want to officially announce that LERN and RAFE are members of the Rizz Show. Whee! Oh wait,
I'm excited.
I should do this again too. Hear ye, hear ye.
Yeah.
Let it be known that LERN and RAFE are members of the Rizz Show now. We'll be doing mornings with us. Permanent members.
Permanent members.
Take to the streets. Gather ye people.
Send your emails and your tweets.
Oh, you'll get them.
Oh, I know.
Oh, trust me.
I'm staying off my
Trust
computer
me.
for the next week.
This is great, and I'm glad
Not
to have
me.
you guys aboard. And I think we're going to do great things.
Thanks, man.
I've known you guys. I've known you, Rizz, for 15 years, and Moon and King Scott. I guess 2014 is when you guys joined, right? Like that was the
Scott a little later.
Yeah, a little later.
Yeah, I mean, I was 2012, but nobody's counting.
All right, so I've known you 10 plus
and I
years.
knew you before that a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, from radio station stuff, but close for, I'd say, 9 years now.
Yeah. And I feel like working at Casey all these years, like it was just like a brotherhood.
Oh, wait, you worked at Casey?
I did.
What?
For 15 years.
Get on out.
And now I kind of don't anymore. I will still be doing Monday Night Metal. Monday nights.
Well, that's good.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
So that's cool. So I have like a pinky toe still over there, but
Oh,
yeah.
You mean Monday Night Metal?
Heavy.
Heavy metal. It's going to be great.
Still got her. Let him finish. Yeah. Let him finish. Okay, not done.
Love
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
So still doing Monday Night Metal.
Yep.
Over at Casey, but you're making the walk down the hallway.
I am.
And you are going to be on the point.
I am officially on 105.7 The Point. now.
Whoa, that's
That's
crazy.
huge.
It's nuts.
Welcome.
Thank you.
That's
I love you
crazy.
guys. I love you guys.
Love
Thanks
you
for
too.
wanting
Well, we
me.
love you too.
Thanks.
And now you're going to be seeing a whole lot of us
Ooh.
every morning,
We'll
dark
see
and
how
early.
long that feeling lasts.
Bring your heating pad.
Hey.
Because you're going to need it.
You know, she
stocked up.
you know she brought a lamp. Like she instantly changed the whole vibe of the office with her lamp. She put her lamp in there, and I was like, "Wow, what is different?
Yeah,
Everything
you already
is so different
within
in
3
here."
seconds of us, figuring this all out. She was in our office,
Yep.
made herself at home.
And it made it better, immeasurably better, because we're just slobs.
I pranked you guys when I moved in last Wednesday, and you guys were gone because I had my afternoon show. And I told Tommy, I sprayed a bunch of my perfume under my desk. So
Oh, I got it
instantly when
immediately.
you walked in, it would smell so good.
He does have a superpower.
Wait, they gave you an office?
Oh.
You guys put me in the.
You'll be working out of your car.
Yeah.
You'll be working out of your car for the time being.
That's what I was told
Until
in
we
the
figure
interview.
something out. We're going to give you a tray table.
Yeah, you just gave me a tote bag that just had a bunch of old newspapers in it and said,
Yeah.
read through these in your car before the program begins. That feels a little, that's fine.
Hey, you'll get used to no office. It's a pretty good feeling.
You got your room over there,
Yeah,
Scott.
what are you talking about?
Jeez.
You have your like own universe.
Yeah, Scott's got his own universe in there.
Right. You don't need anything.
You're good. And Rafe, dude, I've known you for, a couple years now.
Yeah.
Glad to have you on.
I'm psyched about it, man. I really appreciate it. I'm pumped about it.
This man is a grandfather.
Wow.
Paternal
really?
leader. Think about that.
This man is a grandfather.
Yeah, that's what they
Patriot.
said. They said we need the grandfather perspective.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We need the grandfather audience, so we had to bring on a grandfather.
You know, the real question is Franklin County's Daily American going to do a write-up front page news for you down in little Cole Town?
I'm a Jackson County man.
Oh, you're Jackson County. All right.
Oh.
excuse
We'll see
me.
if the Southern Illinoisan lights me up or not.
Somebody needs to send that press release
If
down
I can get
south.
that Franklin County money, I'll get in it. Believe me. If I can get it, I do appreciate it. I will say this, man. You guys have always been. I do a lot of morning radio for my job, and this show is cool. This show is always a show where I came on, and you never made it feel weird or awkward. And I always honestly felt like
Until
you guys
we hired you.
Until you hired me. No, but I'm just saying, like, this is a fun show. I feel like you guys have always been really good at making people feel included, and like as being the non-radio person joining a radio world, I'm excited to work with LERN. I think she's great. I think she was 100% awesome choice. Not that I had a vote in it, but if I had a vote, that would have been my vote.
You're very sweet.
But it's always been, you guys always made me feel like family when I came in here. It never felt weird. It's never like that awkward interview. You just let me do my thing and be funny. And I consider you guys friends. And it has been a rough year for this show. And at the beginning, I was just coming in here to help my friends. To be like, losing Jeff. Jeff was a good friend. That was tough on me. That was tough on the show. Other things transpired. You lose two people. And it was hard to watch my friends go through that. And I came on just to be kind of like a DH, come in and just help weather the storm. And it turned into something cool, and it became an offer. And I'm very grateful for it, and I appreciate it. And so thanks a lot, man. I'm pumped to join the show.
The mission of the show has always been, hey, you turn us on for a couple hours a day on your way to work or you throw on the podcast, whatever. It's supposed to be a positive. It's supposed to be a positive program.
Yeah, we're trying to lighten the load.
We're trying to lighten the load. We don't talk politics. Leave that to the other shows or leave that to the other 20 hours a day. You could watch, whatever cable news network and read whatever newspaper you want to. But for 4 hours. You got, just a bunch of friends in a room. I always said it's a friends in a diner booth with the newspaper open, just rapping.
Yep.
About, and every once in a while, listen, there'll be a serious story. But for the most part, we try to keep it lighthearted.
And you've done a great job.
Yeah.
And
that's how it feels every time. It's always fun. I feel like I'm just kicking it with my friends, just
breaking balls.
Sitting on, I feel like I'm sitting on the stoop or the carport where I came from. And, kicking it around. We got a bonfire going too close to the trailer.
Yep.
And we're talking trash. And I love it. It's so fun.
Well, I mean, another little piece of news to go along with, bringing you two guys, to the morning show is Hubbard has signed me to a 5-year deal. So we'll be doing the
Look
show.
at you, man. That's awesome.
We will be doing the Rizz Show for another 5 years.
That's excellent.
At least.
That's great.
So, again, I want to thank the people over at Hubbard for having the confidence. Not a lot of the other companies would do that.
Yeah, they rallied hard. They rallied behind this show hard.
There were some moments. Again, I had some doubts, like, man, what's going to happen? And I will tell you that when the couple weeks after the new year, I know, LERN, you were here for this, when everybody from Minnesota came down, the upper management came down. Remember this, Moon?
Yeah, of course.
When upper management came down, and they were here for some other reasons, but they wanted to meet with us. And Ginny and Dave Strassel, they said, hey, we have all the confidence in you guys. We're with you 100% of the way. Whatever you guys need, that Hubbard is behind you guys. So just don't worry about that.
Yeah.
And that right there, I was like, whoa, man.
Not a lot of companies do that.
I said, I don't believe you. But it was very nice of them to say that and have that confidence. And I will forever appreciate that. I will forever appreciate this company. And this is the only company I will ever want to work for as far as radio goes.
Well, just to kind of piggyback on what Rafe was talking about, last year when Jeff got sick, and I'd never been on the Rizz Show with all of you guys. I popped in for a one-off bit or whatever, but I'd never been asked to fill in before. And it's a dear memory to my heart because the last memory I have of Jeff in person was the day after the first time I filled in with you guys. And Jeff came in and gave me a huge hug and was like, thank you so much for being on the show, blah, blah, blah. And so I was just wanting to help you guys out with anything you need. And like you said, what an insane year you guys have had. And just to me, it was I've just known you guys for so long that it just made total sense to if I can bring joy or help out in any way, put me in. So here I am.
Well, I'm so happy moving forward and you guys contributing,
Yeah.
your little pieces or big pieces of what's to come. We're going to look back 6 months and go, man, I can't believe we're here now.
I'm happy I'm crashing the bro party too. Can I just say?
Me too.
Nice work.
This is good stuff.
You
This
did
is
it.
good stuff.
This is great
Me
stuff.
too.
Thank you.
And
we need your energy.
So officially, LERN, you'll start on the program on April 17th.
That's right.
Officially, coming down.
Yeah.
You'll finish up your duties on Casey.
Yep.
In fact, you're going to go over there in about 2 minutes to go make your announcement.
Yes. And we're going to have a big finale party April 7th, Fast Eddie's, LERN's last call, my last afternoon drive show. And then I'm taking off that week after because my band's opening for Foghat. I got some other things I got. And then April 17th, I can focus on this. So that's what my story
And I'm
is.
sure it's bittersweet for you.
It really is. It
And
really is.
I'm glad you took the leap because I'm sure it was a hard decision for you to make to leave something you built.
Oh, my God. I mean, it's going to take me a minute to feel out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But no, it's, God, I'm just so thankful.
Hey, I will offer my roadie services, by the way, for the
I want 'em.
for the gig.
Can I just say, I'm just going to a little behind the scenes here. So I took LERN out for a very, very, very secretive lunch.
Yes.
I didn't tell, and nobody knew. Nobody knew about this secret lunch that we went to. And she brought a notebook full of questions
I had a
and
notebook.
interviewed me for about an hour.
I grilled him. One of the questions was, what are your expectations?
Yeah.
And you had an answer. So
We had a similar thing, but I wrote who farted on a napkin and slid it across the table.
better lunch, better lunch.
So I'm super happy, and I want to thank Mike Leahy, and I want to thank Mike McKenna, and I want to thank Polo, and I thank Jamie Rivers and everybody who's come in and helped us.
Yeah, Liv,
along the way. And
Stalter,
Liv,
Donnie,
and Anthony Stalter,
everybody.
and Donnie.
Yeah, everybody that came in crushed it, man. I was going to say that, because I feel like everybody that has been filling in was coming from the same place we were, which was like, we're trying to help our friends fill the gap, figure out, weather the storm, and figure out what moving forward looks like. And everybody crushed it, and it was cool to hear all the different voices come on and see how that changed the chemistry of the show from day to day. And everyone did a great job because, I was listening at home, not during the 6 o'clock hour, but I listened a lot from 9 to 10.
Best hour.
I know. I'm just being honest. I'm a comedian. I only get up early when you make me.
I'm just telling you right now, there will be no tardiness.
Yeah. Lateness is not acceptable.
Well, dude,
Lateness
trust
is
me. When
not-
I said it earlier, I'm like,
Not
wow, way to
acceptable.
shoot yourself right in the foot, idiot.
Fear.
And I'll just piggyback on what he said too, to you guys and Mike and Jamie and everybody. When all this went down, like you said, it was an interesting first couple weeks and months, and just a big thank you to all you guys and everybody out there, not just our fans and or not just our friends that came and filled in and supported us, but really everybody that reached out and said, hey, kept us positive, asked us how we were doing,
Yes.
and if they didn't have that kind of link to us, they still were saying just encouraging words, filling our hearts with confidence and with support, and that was huge, and it was tough, but we did stay positive here. We were excited for the future, and I'm happy it's all here we go.
And I'm so happy, guys.
Foot to the
Good.
pedal.
Great.
I'm so happy.
I am too.
And to that note,
Oh.
I would like to say, I did that. I've had so much positive feedback being on the show. I had people come out to my comedy show that I got the Rizz bump, sold it out Saturday night. I had tons of Rizz folks at the show. There were people wearing Jeff Burton shirts at the show. I was signing my Reba McEntire, Rafe Williams merch. I just put my face over a picture of hers when she did Fancy and sold it as a T-shirt. And people were so supportive and so cool. And I hope that I can live up to the hype for the people that supported me. I know that there's some people don't love me yet, okay? And listen, I'm speaking directly to you. I hope that you'll give me an opportunity to win you over over the next year. And I just want you to know that if I can't, I have kept a comprehensive list at my house, written in lipstick on a mirror, of anyone who's slighted me online. I'm willing to cross names off of that.
Get ready.
Throw out a handle. What?
I'm willing to names, but there's one specific. I want to talk to one specific guy. One specific shout out. Been getting a lot of heat from a certain Twitter person, both private and publicly.
It's at Elon Musk.
And that a specific comment that didn't cut deep, but it was an interesting thing to say to me, which was, I don't know what you're doing on the show, but it certainly isn't comedy. I know comedy, and you're not savage. And I just want to say, I'm going to try to raise my standards of comedy up to the level of someone who has the Twitter handle, Mr. Ignorant69.
That's his name?
His name is Mr. Ignorant69.
It's a pretty good name.
And
You just made a lifelong
and his
friend.
and his picture is a cartoon drawing of Tony Soprano.
What does that look like?
I hope that I can raise my standards of comedic genius to someone with 9 followers who's got a picture of a fake gangster and the handle Mr. Ignorant69. I'll plumb the depths of my comedy soul to try to win you
appease
over,
him.
sir. And I hope that you'll give me an opportunity to sit at the table and be part of the family, as Tony Soprano would say. Just give me his chance. That's all I'm saying.
That's to you, Mr. Ignorant69.
Mr. Ignorant69, you're today's Rizz hero.
Great.
Forever.
Wow.
All right. Well, you go to Casey.
All right.
You're going to come back, though.
I am going to come back.
You have to now.
You have to now. Yeah, you're contractually obligated to do that.
I'll
Yeah,
be
you
back
got to
here in a
clock
second.
out, actually, the pee breaks and everything. It's really crazy.
All right, hey, we'll get to 3 and 5 after the break. We'll take a break.